All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all honor, glory, and praises due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Quadash. Also want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who's teaching this truth and sincerity. Also who will well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered four corners of the earth, which you Negroes, Latino, Hispanics, Native American Indians, the true Israelites, a part of the elect nation of Israel, the nation that the Lord is dealing with, and the only nation that he's dealing with, and no other nation, according to scriptures, okay? So this inspiration of the video that I wanted to do was basically getting into, the NBs, man, and it was an article that a brother put on our group chat that inspired me to do this this particular lesson. Just going to show, man, you can't get along with these women, man. Like I said, you got to look at the nature of men and the nature of women. And that's why the Lord really just deals with men, because men can actually, meditate and look at things logically, versus women where they look at things emotionally. And when you go strictly off emotion, it gets impulsive, okay? So, like I said, you look at the women, especially the women in America, how proud, cocky, but also very cruel, man. These women are cruel. Women will set you up. Women will not give a fuck. Women always hit you with, can you bring something? What can you bring to the table? But they can't bring nothing to their own table, thinking they should just give things even though they don't earn it, all right? But nevertheless, what's the Book of Lamentations, chapter 4 and verse 3, and it reads, even the sea monsters draw out the breast, they give suck to their young ones. The daughter of my people is become cruel like the ostrich in the wilderness. So you see, like, these beasts, they're in order, man. You might see an animal, they take care, they take care of their nature, their young ones, their cubs. I mean, depending on what species or beast that you're getting into, but the point is I was getting into was in the other line, which reads, the daughters of my people is become cruel like an ostrich in the wilderness. In this particular article that the brother put, it was a NB who killed her newborn just because the father didn't want to be in a relationship. So she took vengeance on him by killing their child. And that's wickedness, that's madness to bring somebody that low. And that just shows how cruel, So another scripture I want to get out, a little precept, because it tells you, cruel like the ostrich in the wilderness. So you get the book of Job, the 39th chapter. Get it. Job 39. And let's see where we can start. Start at 13. It says, gavest thou the goodly wings unto the peacock, or the wings and the feathers unto an ostrich? It says, which leaveth her eggs in the earth, and warmeth them in dust, and forgetteth that the foot might crush them, or that the wild beasts may break them. So like I said, that's how these women are, man. The ostrich, they'll bury their eggs. They'll either forget where they laid them, and sometimes they might stomp on them, crush their eggs. And then, like I said, that ain't too far from what the MB, They quick to say that, you know, oh, I'm a single mother, but yet their kids is somewhere at their parents' house, at their grandparents' house, their auntie's house, you know, most likely just to have fun and go party. These are these MBs, and then you look at the attributes of a ostrich. An ostrich is a ugly bird. You see these women with, like, especially the Jake Judite woman. You know, if you take their weave out, you know, they will really resemble an ostrich, man. But, you know, like I said, this is just, you know, the wickedness, man. Like I said, we're even under the curse. But also another point that these women are going to pay too. Like I say, one scripture in the book of Jeremiah, because that's a curse that a woman is going to surpass a man. It's another one I want to grab. But like I said, but yeah, like I said, in the book of Jeremiah tells you the curse is going to be a new thing on earth, that a woman is going to surpass a man, and you see that. But you know, and that's also why these women got to pay. Like when you get into the book of Ezekiel, when the Lord was laying judgment and giving marks to the men that sighed and cried, you can see that he was actually out for the women too, for what they were practicing. Especially, like I said, the celebration, or the, what's the word I want to use? Tribute to Tammuz. So they got to pay too. Let me grab this Ezekiel. So I'm just going to get Ezekiel, and I'll start at the 5th verse. And it says, and to the others he said, in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have pity. So don't feel sorry for these people. And it says, slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children, and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at the sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house. So like I said, in that verse, you see, you know, maids and women. All right, so it's double time for you women, man, especially you women. You know, Esau, Edom definitely gonna get his, but he's gonna be done away with. But you women also took part. Like I said, y'all joined hands with the serpent. You know, you guys, you know, like I said, when we look in the daily life, y'all rather be up with Esau. You know, and when you get into the scriptures, like I said, actually, I'm gonna grab that. Actually, no, I'm gonna roughly paraphrase it. In the book of Ecclesiastes, you know, Solomon said, you know, out of 1,000 men, he found one righteous, but out of 1,000 women, he found none. So, what does that tell you, man? So, don't really be, like I said, it's cool to deal with a woman, but make sure you be circumspect. Don't put all your trust, you know, don't let her, you know, and don't give your power unto a woman, man. But, you know, that was just really an article I wanted to bring out. And, you know, Lord willing, it was edifying. I want to close out, you know, give all honor, glory, and praises due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. And I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach in truth and sincerity, and also who rule well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect. I want to close out, say shalom, and on to the next video.